Next is number 24, Trevor Lucas. Trevor's joined by his parents, Stephanie and Troy, his sister, Taylor, his grandparents, Dennis and Bob, as well as his aunt and uncle, Mary and Chad. He's been a member of the Bobcats since 2018. Started 92 games while playing in 115. Trevor's recorded 88 hits with 11 doubles, 2 triples, and 5 home runs, with 27 runs batted in, and he scored 48 times. The Tustin, California native has a career slugging percentage of .331 and an on-base percentage of .312. Trevor graduated with a master's in organizational communication. Ladies and gentlemen, number 24, Trevor Lucas. Next, number 26, Will Sturrick. Will's joined by his brother, Stephen, and his father, Jay. He's played 69 games, made 60 starts since he joined the Bobcats in 2021. Will is a career .307 batting average, recording 67 hits. He has a 10 doubles, 1 triple, 13 homers, and a .541 slugging percentage. The Minnetonka, Minnesota native has hit 47 ribbies and scored 46 times himself. Will graduated with a degree in finance. Ladies and gentlemen, 26, Will Sturrick. Next, number 27, Colin Selves. Colin's joined by his parents, Chris and Brad, his sister Morgan as well. He joined the Bobcats in 2019 and has made 49 appearances with 9 starts. Colin was credited with 3 wins and 1 save. The Lancaster, Ohio native has pitched 86 innings, retiring 68 batters. Colin graduated with a master's in management. Ladies and gentlemen, number 27, Colin Selves. Last but not least, number 28, Brendan Roeder. Brendan's joined by his parents, Paula and Doug. He joined the Bobcats pitching staff in 2021, making 16 appearances with 11 starts. The Sioux City, Iowa native recorded 4 wins in 58 2/3 innings pitched while retiring 33 batters. Brendan graduated with a master's in management. Ladies and gentlemen, number 28, Brendan Roeder. One more time, a round of applause for Colin Kasperbauer, Mason Minzy, Braxton Kelly, Trevor Lucas, Will Sturrick, Colin Selves, and Brendan Roeder, Ohio baseball seniors.
The following is a Learfield presentation. The following is a Learfield presentation of the Ohio Sports Network.
Swing and a miss, strike three.
Ohio baseball is on the air.
Fly ball left center field and deep, way back. This ball has a chance. It's gone, and the Bobcats paint this one green and white.
2023 Bobcat Baseball on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield is brought to you by Steak and Shake, People's Bank, McDonald's, Harmar Stores, and Union Street Diner.
Fires to first, and they got him. Oh, baby, what a big-time play. Down the line and right, long run. Roush dives, and he made an incredible catch.
The Diamond Cats are also brought to you by Care Source, Chick-fil-A, Ohio Health, Go Mart, and the Mark Porter Auto Group.
Way back, and that's back-to-back jacks. Another Bobcat blast.
It's time to head to the ballpark. Here's the voice of the Bobcats.
Painted green and white. Ohio wins. Ohio wins. Ohio wins.
Russ Eisenstein.
Ohio University baseball has a chance to win its 6th Mid-American Conference Series of the year. The Bobcats split the series in the first 2 games with Ball State, winning 5-3 in Game 2 and Game 1 of the doubleheader, and losing yesterday 5-3. Ohio has a chance to win over one of the top teams in the league to improve to 6-2 in Mid-American Conference Series. Ball State trying to win the title. Ohio trying to solidify its spot in the top 4 and try to keep on climbing up the ladder. It's game on in Athens. Enjoy the broadcast of the ball game, everybody, as Ohio will throw Hudson Bonkel on the mound against the top of the Ball State lineup, Nick Gregory, and the first one misses. It's 1-0. First pitch comes at 5:07. Game time temperature, got to be around 80 degrees. Left-handed batter is Gregory, and he takes a ball. It is 2-0. Cardinals are in the red tops, white pants. Bobcats in the green tops and white pants. This is sent down the line and left. Long run. It drops in. Antle couldn't get it. Cuts it off before it got to the corner. Sliding in feet first with the leadoff double is Nick Gregory. And that's how this stand starts. A double for the Ball State leadoff hitter. And here's Adam Tellier. We'll set the lineups as we go forward for you. We'll also assess the defense, too. Big ball game for both sides. Ohio trying to win the series, its 6th Mid-American Conference Series. Ball State trying to win its 7th. With 2 Mid-American Conference games to come, Conference Series to come, Ohio on the road to conclude this season. Bunt put down, foul off the third base side. It is 0-1. Adam Tellier's the batter. The shortstop for the Cardinals. Hitting third is Ryan Peltier, their best hitter. Decker Scheffler's the cleanup hitter. Andrew Wilhite's the DH, hitting 6th. Hitting 5th. Blake Beavis hits 6th, the first baseman. Zach Lane, the left fielder, hits 7th. Hunter Dobbins catches today. He hits 8th. And Justin Conant's the second baseman, batting 9th. Hudson Bonkel on the mound for Ohio. Bonkel, the right-handed starter. Bonkel, 6'3", 205 from Corona, California. Next one from him misses low. 2-1 to count. Game time temperature 79 degrees. There's not much wind at all. Partly sunny afternoon here in Athens. Bonkel for Adam Tellier. There's a strike. It is 2-2. Bobcats won game one 5-3 after losing game one of the series 5-3. Same score, different result. Bonkel brings it home, and this is popped up to right. It will stay in the park. Sturek in front of the track, eyes it, gets a running start, makes the catch. Tagging at second, trying at Gregory. It's a good throw, but it's just offline. And Gregory gets into third on the fly out to right. Here's Ryan Peltier. Peltier, their best hitter. One of the best in the league, third baseman for the Cardinals. Hits with one gone and a runner at third. Game one, a rarity for him. Peltier went 0 for 4. Runner at third in the pitch. Tapper back to the mound. Bonkel bobbles it, picks it up, throws to home. It's late and way too hot. It got back to the backstop. And up to second goes Peltier. 1-0 Ball State. That's just a tough play to make because it's a comebacker. You got to settle your heart down, and he fired about a 90-mile-per-hour pitch from about 3 feet away. So up to second goes Peltier. It'll be an E1. 1-0 Cardinals here. Cleanup hitter is Decker Scheffler. Left-handed batter. Bobcats led 1-0 to start in game one. Down 1-0 here. Drops in a changeup for a strike. It's 0-1. Scheffler went 2 for 4 in game one. He did score a run, one of the Ball State 3. 0-1 to count the pitch. Fastball low and in, 1-1. Scheffler came into game one as a .368 hitter. They didn't update their stats online, so we'll just say he's around .370 with that 2 for 4 effort in game one. Next one misses inside from Bonkel, the righty from California. Runs the count to 2-1. Bonkel from the stretch. And the pitch. Turned on just right of the mound. He beat that into the ground. Bonkel there. And he runs to the bag for the underhand toss for the out. There's 2 away. Up to third goes Peltier. So the double for Gregory and then fly out Tellier. Peltier reaches on an error. Scheffler out 1-3. Here's Andrew Wilhite, the DH. Takes one high. It's 1-0. Wilhite in game one of the doubleheader went 1 for 4. Game one, the Ball State win. Wilhite went 0 for 4. Swings and misses there. It's 1-1. Cardinals throw Tanner Knapp. He's 2-2 with the 5.77 ERA. Runner at third in the pitch. Pop-up foul. Down the third base side, now to play. Bobcats at 17-24, 14-9 in the MAC. Ball State at 29-16 and 16-7 in the MAC. The next one's fisted to second. Adams waits and makes the catch. Inning done. Ball State gets a leadoff double. They score on an air. 1-0 Cardinals as we go to the bottom of the first. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield. People's Bank is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics. And just like OU, People's Bank is headquartered in Southeast Ohio. People's Bank has been in business for over 120 years with over 100 full-service bank branches to serve you. With 3 locations in Athens County, now's the time to consider a switch and feel the client-first experience that helped People's Bank grow into a top 200 bank in the United States. People's Bank would love a chance to earn your business. Go Bobcats! People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
Everyone knows that drinks at McDonald's just taste better. So, is it safe to assume that new lemonade at McDonald's might be more refreshing, more delicious, more bussin' with flavor than any lemonade you've ever had in your life? Yep, try new lemonade from McDonald's, made with real lemon juice, bits of lemon pulp, and cane sugar. Or pick up a mocha frappe, made with rich chocolate flavor and a hint of coffee, blended with ice and topped with whipped light cream and chocolatey drizzle. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary at participating McDonald's.
Bottom of the first innings on. Ball State 1, Ohio nothing. Final game of this series, final home game of the season for Ohio. Bobcats trying to go to 11-7 in 18 home contests this year. Here's how the Bobcats will match up with Tanner Knapp, the starter for Ball State. A.J. Roush leads off and plays in center. Alec Patino at first, bats second. Hitting third, the catcher is Mason Minzy. Cleanup, the right fielder, Will Sturrick. Batting fifth, third baseman Colin Kasperbauer. Cole Williams hits sixth, the DH. Gideon Ansel's in left field, batting seventh. In the eighth spot, shortstop Nick Dolan. Batting ninth, second baseman Billy Adams. Tanner Knapp on the mound for Ball State. Knapp, K-N-A-P-P. He's from Mattawan, Michigan. 6'4", 216. Tall, slender right-hander in the senior. A.J. Roush leads it off for Ohio. Right on right, square to bunt, and didn't pull it back. It's a strike. It's 0-1. Bright sunshine now, not much breeze. Rain coming tomorrow, thus the doubleheader today. Sure, I'll drive through some rain on the way back to Chicago tonight. And the pitch. Outside, 1-1 the count. AJ in game one of the doubleheader went 0 for 5. Sorry, game one of the series, he went 0 for 5. Game one of the doubleheader, he went 0 for 3 with a run scored. Next one misses inside. Roush kind of spun with that left shoulder. 2-1 the count. Ohio stats are updated. AJ at 275, 3 homers and 17 runs batted in. Fouls this one back to the screen. Count holding at 2-2 now. Bottom of the first, 9-inning ball game. The run rule is in effect in this game if Ohio could get there. The run rule applies in game 3 of series. This one's a fastball low. It's 3-2. Knapp wears 22. He's got a 2-2 record, a 5.77 ERA. Roush run full in the pitch. Called strike 3, outside edge. He's had a couple of those today. Some fine-tooth comb work on the outside corner for Tanner Knapp. Here's Alec Patino. Patino, Ohio's best hitter. Left-handed batter against the righty starter for Ball State. And the first one is shot foul over the Bobcat dugout, third base side, out of play. Patino hits .340. 7 homers, 45 runs batted in. Next one, rocket shot, left center field. This ball's deep. It's back to the warning track, back to the wall, and it's gone. A solo Bobcat blast for Alec Patino, and just like that, Ohio ties this game up at 1. Home run 8, RBI 46. Patino with his second home run in this series. Patino with his second home run in this doubleheader. That was right by the attack cat to the right of the scoreboard. Into the trees there. Patino's pop ties it at 1. Ohio came into this series 7th in home runs in the MAC. This is a rocket shot to left. It will stay in, though. Lane back in front of the track. He dropped the ball. He just dropped the ball. Minzy rolls into second with a feet-first slide. It is a 2-base error on the left fielder Lane. Here's Will Sturrick. Minzy reaches. He's a .316 hitter. Will Sturrick is Ohio's 4th best hitter at .286 now. 9 homers and 26 runs batted in. I mean, I can't believe that Lane just dropped that ball. And they're going to make a change right now. Whoa. Logan Flood will come into the game for Ball State and play in left. Lane out of the game. So Flood in left after that two-base error. Ooh, that looks delicious. Thank you. Ah, nice piece of cake. Part of the senior cake that Bobcat parents, I don't know if they made or bought it, but it still looks pretty good. The first one to Sturek is a strike. It's 0-1. Ohio on the base paths this year, and especially over the last couple of weeks, they've been fortunate with some errors from the opposition, and that for Ball State is their third error in the series. They committed 2 in their win last night. There's a strike to Sturek. It's 0-2. It's a white cake with white frosting. Looks good. I'll wait between innings to have that. Need that sugar rush and the pitch. That's low and outside. So I got the 5-hour energy here. I had some candy between games. I got the cake right now. I got at least 2.5 hours of baseball yet to broadcast, an 8-hour drive home. I'll be up until about 5 in the morning. Sturek, the cleanup hitter. Runner at second. Ball game tied at 1. Big hack and a miss. He tried to hit it over the scoreboard. It is 1-2. Bobcats 5-2 in MAC series coming into this weekend. Beat Bowling Green, lost to Central, beat Northern. Probably should have swept Northern. 2-strike pitch is low and outside. Counts run full now at 3-2. Swept Eastern Michigan, swept Toledo. Probably should have swept Miami, but won that series. Swept last weekend at Kent State. And the rubber match here against Ball State. 3-2 the count, runner at second, 1 gone to the pitch. Bouncing ball to short, squaring that up, Tellier. High throw to first in time. That's out number 2. Here's Colin Kasperbauer. Kasperbauer's updated average at 236. A homer and 23 runs batted in. Take a picture of this slice of cake for you here and tweet this out. Runner at second. 2 gone, bottom of the first. Ball game tied at 1. And the pitch. There's a strike. It's not often in the first inning you see all the ones up there. Runs, hits, errors, all with 1 for both sides. A run in the first inning for Ball State and 1 for Ohio. It's 8 ones. Pop-up foul back at home, out of play. 0-2 the count. Kasperbauer would love to deliver a 2-out hit to give Ohio the lead. Pitch misses up and away from Knapp. It is 1-2. Bobcats trying to get to 18 wins on the year and 15 in MAC play. 1-2 bounced in. 2-2 the count. Bobcats' new average at 283. Opposition hitting 312 against them, and that's too high. You rarely see conference contenders have a batting average against that's over 310. 2-2. Bounce to first, back of the bag, near the line. Beavis has that, runs to the bag for the out, getting over. Solo home run, Alec Patino, tied at 1 as we go to the second. I'm going to have a piece of cake. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Located on 741 East State Street, Steak and Shake is serving up handmade milkshakes, fresh pressed steak burgers, and crispy shoestring fries cooked right to order. Kick off your day with our breakfast served until 11 a.m. And don't forget to join us for happy hour drinks and shakes on weekdays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Steps up, throws deep, middle of the end zone, wide open. 6 for the Cats. Touchdown, Ohio.
In sight, it must be right. We'll see you there at Steak and Shake Athens.
People's Bank is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics, and just like OU, People's Bank is headquartered in Southeast Ohio. People's Bank has been in business for over 120 years with over 100 full-service bank branches to serve you. With 3 locations in Athens County, now's the time to consider a switch and feel the client-first experience that helped People's Bank grow into a top 200 bank in the United States. People's Bank would love a chance to earn your business. Go Bobcats! People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
If you're wondering, the cake was very good. Had about half of it, half a slice there. It was white with kind of a vanilla cream in the middle. White icing, vanilla icing. Halfway home on that. Long way to go here. Second innings on. Ball game tied at 1. Ohio and Ball State. Blake Beavis is the whiffin' for chicken batter. Meaning if he strikes out. Free chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. Our buddy George Angelos and the Chick-fil-A properties in Vienna and Parkersburg. Fly ball foul. First base side out of play. Third of away there. Beavis, the first baseman. Game 1, what did he do? Beavis went 1 for 4 with a run scored. Big swing and a miss. 2/3 of a way there now. 0-2. Beavis 0 for 3 in game 1 of the series, though he did bring in a run. 0-2 the count. Hudson Bonkel brings it home high. It's 1-2. One and two the count. Top of the second. Ball game tied at 1. Bonkel from the wind. Drops the glove. Raises and fires. Up and away. 2-2. There's a bee that's trying to get some of this cake. 2-2 pitch. Bouncing ball to third. Casper Bauer head high hop. Pats the leather and throws to first to retire Beavis by maybe a half step. He was flying down the line. One gone in the second. And this was Zach Lane. It is now Logan Flood. Lane dropped the ball and left on his first chance in the bottom of the first inning. And he's out. Logan Flood in now. Flood played in game 1 of the series, went 0 for 4. Back of the box on the right-hand side of the pitch. This is outside, 2-0. Craig Moore now 74-73 as Ohio's head coach. 54-45 in MAC games. Pop-up foul, first base side, out of play. Out of play. 2-1 the count. The two guys that were all over Ball State in game 1 of the doubleheader, they must have fallen asleep. Pitch misses outside. 3-1 the count. There were two guys behind and to the right of home plate, and the drinks must have kicked in, and they were on the Cardinals in the ninth. And now they have taken a nap, I guess. 3-1, misses outside, ball 4. Now, I'm all for having fun and whatnot, but let's keep it street legal and all that. Here's Hunter Dobbins. So a walk for Flood. Here's Dobbins. If you're wondering about Bonkel, when it comes to his overall ledger this year, Bonkel making his 12th appearance. This is his first start. So Ohio's had 3 straight first starts for their starters this weekend. This is his 12th appearance. He's 2-1 with the 5.32 ERA. Dobbins, the catcher. He bashed Ohio last year. 1-0, pop foul, first base side out of play. Dobbins, the 8th man in the lineup. Average below 200, but he is a threat for sure. Dobbins went 0 for 2 in game 1 of the doubleheader. Dobbins caught last night and went 1 for 4. That game was like sprinter's speed last night. 1-1. There's a strike. It's 1-2. One gone, runner at first. Top of the second. Ohio and Ball State tied at 1. Next one from Bonkel. Sweeps low and outside. 2-2 the count. Bonkel straightens up. And the pitch. Low and away. Minzy thought about firing over to first. Did not. 3-2 the count. Normally, Mason Minzy would take a day off from catching, but it's his senior day, and Ohio needs this desperately, so he's behind the plate. 3-2 the count. One gone, a runner at first. He was leaning, but back at first with the dive is Flood. Dobbins, the catcher. 8-man in the lineup. Good lead, Flood again, leaning. This time he dives back in. Wonder if he's any relation to former big leaguer and advocate of free agency, Curt Flood. If you don't know that story, that was a landmark Major League Baseball history. Pop-up foul, back at home, out of play. Flood in there now in left field, and Ball State's 7-man in the lineup at first. Dobbins making Bonkel work, and Ohio's really concerned with Flood at first. Flood this year is 0 for 1 in stolen base attempts. And the pitch. Called, strike 3. Snuck in a breaking ball, and he got him. Dobbins on the strikeout. Here's Justin Conant, their second baseman. 9-man in the lineup, right-handed hitting second baseman. Takes one inside. It's 1-0. Conant came into today hitting .325 with a homer and 15 runs batted in. 2 gone, runner at first. Top of 2, ball game tied at 1 to the pitch. This is shot foul, first base side, out of play. Yasmin Logan hit a walk-off 3-run homer for Ohio softball to win over Buffalo in game 2 of the doubleheader. Ohio is a shot for a share at the top spot in the league, but Miami owns the tiebreak. Fly ball down the line and right, curling to the Ball State bullpen, over the pen, and foul. Ohio had to be one better than Miami this weekend. Kent State is leading Miami right now, 10-5 in the bottom of the 5th, but won game 1 earlier, and with that, Miami will have a share, but also host the conference tournament. Called, strike 3 on the outside edge on Justin Conant. Different location, but the same pitch to get back-to-back punchies to close out the top of the second. Ball State had a 1-out base runner. Flood left standing at first. We head to the bottom of the second. Game 3 of the series, game 2 of the doubleheader. We're tied at 1. This is the great Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Everyone knows that drinks at McDonald's just taste better. So, is it safe to assume that new lemonade at McDonald's might be more refreshing, more delicious, more bussin' with flavor than any lemonade you've ever had in your life? Yep. Try new lemonade from McDonald's, made with real lemon juice, bits of lemon pulp, and cane sugar. Or pick up a mocha frappe, made with rich chocolate flavor and a hint of coffee, blended with ice and topped with whipped light cream and chocolatey drizzle. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary at participating McDonald's.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Parmar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Parmar has it. Download the Parmar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Parmar Rewards Card, too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
So this is now the final home event of the year. The athletic year, anyway, for Ohio Athletics. How about that? Bringing the curtain down on the home campaigns. Bottom of the second innings on. Ball game tied at 1. Alec Patino with a home run. That was Nito in the bottom of the first inning. Bobcats lead it off here with Cole Williams, Ohio's DH. And the pitch drops low. It is 1-0. Bobcats in Ball State one more time here. Back on the mound for the Cardinals is Tanner Knapp. Next one in for his strike. Count level at a ball and a strike. Williams, left-handed hitter, Marshall transfer. Where's number 8? 1-1 pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-2. I don't think the fans like that call that much. 1-2 the count. Knapp for Cole Williams. Bouncing ball wide of first, found to the Ball State dugout. Mid-American Conference standings updated. Kent State atop the league. Ball State second. Fly ball right field deep, way back and long gone. Cole Williams with the Bobcat blast to right center field. And Ohio leads this 2-1. The Bobcat Bashers back-to-back innings with the blast. Cole Williams with a home run. That was way out of here. I don't know where it landed, but it landed way, way far beyond the wall. Williams, Ohio's second best hitter, 4 home runs on the year, 22 runs batted in now. Here's Gideon Antle. Antle, Ohio's left fielder, squared a bunch, pulled it back. It's a ball outside. It's 1-0. Williams didn't play last night. He did in game 1 today. There's a pop-up into shallow right. Coming in on it, Scheffler near the line, makes the one-handed catch. There's one gone. Antle flies out. A 306 hitter.
Up now for Ohio.
Here's Nick Dolan.
Nick Dolan.
Updated average at 198. A homer and 17 runs batted in. Dolan last night went 3 for 5. Dolan in game 1 of the doubleheader went 2 for 4. There's a strike. 0-1 the count. So 2 for 4 in game 1 of the doubleheader. 2 for 7 in the series. Dolan, the 8-man and shortstop. Wraps this on the ground to short. Off the glove of Tellier, who went to his right. I don't know if he would have got enough on the throw anyway, but he wasn't able to suck it up. That is the third hit of this doubleheader for Nick Dolan. Here's Billy Adams. 9-man in the lineup, went 0 for 4 last night. Went 0 for 3 in game 1 of the doubleheader. He's 0 for 7 in the series, so he's due. 9-man, Ohio's second baseman. Runner at first, one gone. Knapp for Adams, the 9-man in the lineup. Fastball just missed inside. It's 1-0. Bobcats in Marshall midweek. No radio from Huntington at 3 o'clock. But then we'll say hello to you from Kalamazoo on Friday. 1-0. There's a strike. It's 1-1. Game times at Robert J. Bob Stadium. 3 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Provided the internet works there, we'll be on the air. And if it doesn't, There's not much I could do about it. 1-1. Hit on the ground through the left side. Oh, base hit. Adams has to put on the hooks at second. Back-to-back singles. Dolan to second, Adams at first. Here's A.J. Roush. A.J. had a frustrating first four plate appearances. Although he had 2 walks. So he kind of slow-plated a bit. Looking for a hit to bring in a couple of runs. A homer would be nice. Ohio on top 2-1, bottom of 2. 1 gone. Nap for A.J. Roush. Ooh, inside, did it hit him? It did. Ball State has hit some guys in this series. That's number 5. They had 2 in game 1. Here's Alec Patino. I'm sorry, 4 in game 1. 4 were hit in game 1 of the doubleheader. This isn't anything malicious at all. They're just trying to work the inside. So the bases are loaded. Roush on. And Alec Patino, who went deep in the first inning, could try to tee up another one here. Wes Lugg hit a grand slam home run for Ohio in the Miami win in game 1 of that series. Patino hit that homer to left center field in inning 1, all the way back in inning 1. We're in the second now. Sacks packed with Cats, 1 gone. Patino, Ohio's batter. Left-hand side against the righty Knapp. And here it is. That just missed outside. It's 1-0. So 4 were hit in game 1. Finney was hit last night. So that's 5 hit batters. Now 6 hit batters in this series. Again, they're not headhunting here. They're just inside. 1-0. Low, it's 2-0. So some people might think, oh, man, they're doing that on purpose. They're hitting Ohio's batters. No, that's not always the case, right? If they want to hit you, you'll know. And they didn't want to there. 2-0 the count. 1 gone here in the second and the pitch. Pop-up foul. Third base side out of play. So we know how important these games are for Ohio. We'll check a score here on Western Michigan and Kent State. But Ohio dropped out of the top 4 after last weekend, trying to crawl back in this weekend. Bases loaded, 1 gone. 2-1, the count on Patino. Well-placed fastball, outside edge, good pitch. It's 2-2. Kent State leading Western Michigan 12-3, top of the 9th inning. 12-3, KSU trying to win the first 2 games in that series. Here it is for Patino. Bouncing ball to first, to second, 1. Relay to first is late. Ohio gets a run. It's 3-1. So Patino reaches with the fielder's choice. Scoring from third is Dolan. Adams out at, Adams to third. Roush out at second. Here's Mason Minzy. Runners on the corners, 2 gone. 3-1 Ohio. Minzy reached on an error. That was the ball that was dropped and left. And Rich Maloney makes his long walk out to the mound. That's the groan that you heard from the parents behind home plate and just below our booth here. So meeting on the mound for the long time and heavily decorated Ball State head coach. Home plate umpire going out to the mound to break this up. It's a long day to begin with. It's a doubleheader. Home plate umpire is John Sapphire. At first is Michael Schultz, Kyle Reese at third. Ball State's going to the pen right now. 3-1, Ohio leads. 2 in. Runners on the corners here in the second. 3-1 Ohio. We'll tell you about the new Ball State arm after this 60 or 90 or 120 timeout on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Together is a wonderful place to be. That's why CareSource is devoted to keeping you and your family healthy and happy. We promise you not only reliable healthcare, but also a helping hand with whatever your family needs to succeed. It's why more moms in Ohio choose CareSource for Medicaid than all other plans combined. Things only get better when we work together. And together, there's nothing we can't do. We are one. Learn more at caresource.com.
Hello there, my name is Seychelle, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the punch of flavors that's unlike any other. You get the crispy tenderness of the chicken and that hint of sourness from the pickles. Ta-da!
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is you know you're gonna get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. This is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches.
Order the original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customers paid for their testimonials.
At Ohio Health, you can see your doctor here, there, or anywhere, whether it's in person.
Hi there. How are you feeling today?
Or at home.
Hi there. How are you doing?
At one of our 200-plus care sites across the state.
All right, let's take a look.
Or on your tablet, smartphone, or computer.
So when did this problem start?
You'll feel good knowing Ohio Health provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
New pitcher into the ball game for Ball State. Welcome back to Bob Wren Stadium. Ohio on top 3-1 on the Cardinals. 2 in here in the second, 1 in the first. Ball State started the scoring with a solo tally in the first. New pitcher into the ball game for Ball State, Logan Schulfer. Schulfer, 6 foot 186 sophomore from Plover, Wisconsin. Where in the world is Plover, Wisconsin? Well, it is just west of Waupaca, Wisconsin, of course. Outskirts of Stevens Point, so right in the middle of the state. Just east of Wisconsin Rapids. So literally, right in the middle of the state. South of Wausau, to the west of Green Bay. So if you threw a dart right in the middle of the state of Wisconsin, that's where Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, and Plover, Wisconsin are. That's where this Cardinal is from. Corners the runners, 2 gone. Bottom 2 already in. Ohio on top 3-1. And Mason Minzy takes one high on a slow one from the Plover, Wisconsin pitcher, Logan Schulfer. Schulfer making his 18th appearance. He's 2-2 with a 6.82 ERA. Check swing, got away from the catcher Dobbins to the right of the plate. He fields it and throws late to the plate. It's 4-1 Ohio. I don't know how that's going to be scored. You could go wild pitch or pass ball, but either way, Ohio gets a run. Adams scores, 3rd run of the inning, 4-1 Ohio. Up to second on it is Roush. 1-1 the count with 2 gone, and the pitch up and away. Didn't have a good handle on that. You could tell it's 2-1. Ball State, their staff ERA into today at 5.72. Ball State is 6-1 in MAC series with 3 sweeps. Ohio trying to win the series here. 2-1 pitch. Fastball, strike. 2-2 the count. Schulfer, Schulfer, 34 1/3 innings of work, 30 hits, 28 runs, 26 earned, 32 walks, 48 strikeouts. That's a lofty ERA. Minzy at the plate. 2-2 the count. Generous, strike 3 called. Snuck one past Minzy, inning over. 3 runs on 1-2 hits. No errors, man left. We're through with 2. 4-1 OU for you on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
If you're traveling to a game, a weekend road trip, or just around town, you need to stop at Go-Mart. You'll find a Go-Mart open 24 hours a day right off the interstate or right off Main Street in your local community. You can refuel your ride with quality gasoline and also yourself with popular snacks, drinks, and more. We're making it easy to keep up with your busy schedule by keeping you on the go. Go-Mart is the proud sponsor of Ohio Bobcat football.
Mark Porter Auto Group is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics. Mark Porter Chevrolet Buick GMC in Pomeroy is one of Ohio's largest GM dealers and is a 13-time Mark of Excellence Award winner. Mark Porter Ford is the 2021 President's Club Award winner for dealership sales and service, and a top 3 dealer in the Cincinnati Select region. Mark Porter Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Pomeroy and Jackson has the largest Jeep and Ram inventory in Southeast Ohio. Visit markporterauto.com to get your car ferry discount today. The car ferry will be chanting OU, oh yeah, let's go Bobcats.
Good times here at Bob Bren Stadium. Ohio on top 4-1. Jordan Bose is manning the web stream today. Kudos to he and his staff. They've had to cover a lot this year for sure. Amped up the coverage, couple extra cameras. Sometimes for baseball and softball. They were just in Alabama for the MAC Golf Championships that they put on ESPN Plus, which has never happened before at Ohio. They also did the cross-country championships, and that also had never happened here before. So kudos to Jordan Bose and his staff for good work all year long. Back on the mound, Hudson Bonkel. And he faces off with the top of the lineup for the Cardinals, Nick Gregory. And the first one misses. It's 1-0. Left-handed batter, double to start off the game. And he thought about firing, restrained. There's a strike. It's 1-1. Break-even pitch, dropped in for a strike from Hudson Bonkel. It's 1-2. And especially with commencement and softball and baseball going on, there's a lot of stuff to manage. 1-2. Got under it, popped it up. Foul, third base side, out of play. Watch out on the hill. Now, if you get a running start down that hill for a foul ball, you're probably going to face plant. The two-strike pitch. Bouncing ball to second. Charging on it. Adams lunges. Shovel toss to first. In time for the out. It's as if he had to sprint in and to his left. Like he was shoveling an eraser over to first for the out. Gregory's retired 4-3. Here's Adam Tellier. 4-1 Ohio. We are in the third. And the pitch. Fastball strike from Hudson Bonkel. Oh, 0-1. Waited on it, fouled it back to the backstop. Bonkel from the line brings it home. Shot foul towards the Hocking. Out of play, 0-2. Cardinals trying to win back-to-back regular season titles. It is amazing they've only gone to the NCAA tournament one time, 2006. Another foul ball back. I mean, they've done a lot of winning there. But lost to Ohio in the championship game in 15, you'll remember. Had the tournament last year in Muncie, lost to Central Michigan. Tell your weights. Takes one low and outside. It's 1-2. They will play Indiana State midweek in Terre Haute. The Sycamores are top 15 in RPI in the country. Bouncing ball to short, to his left, Dolan has that. Loops the throw over to first to retire Tellier by a step and a half. Maybe not that much. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Ryan Peltier. Miami next weekend at Ball Diamond, which is an awesome name because that's what it is. It's Ball Diamond, and that's the name of the place. It's Ball Diamond at First Merchants Ballpark Complex. They'll play the Screaming Eagles of Southern Indiana, new D1 team, and then we'll host Kent State. So they have two non-con games left. Their max are Miami and Kent State, both at home. Everyone loves a midweek trip to Evansville. Pitch misses outside, but called a strike. It's 1-1. Indiana State, they are trying to host a regional. Next one misses outside. 2-1 the count on Peltier, who reached on an error. I mean, the Sycamores, that's tall timber for them. Pitch misses outside. 3-1 the count. If you haven't been paying attention, Indiana State is 31-13. 18-2 in league play. They've gone weeks of winning. Called a strike on the outside edge. 3-2 the count, and Peltier doesn't strike me as one to complain often. Order to get back into the box. 3-2 the count. 2 gone here, top of 3. 4-1 Ohio the lead. Bonkel for him, swing and a miss, strike 3. You just kind of knew that was going to happen. Ooh, Peltier can pop, and there he fans, and that's a 1-2-3 rack for Hudson Bonkel on the beam here in Athens. Bobcats on top 4-1. We go to the bottom of the third. Thanks for listening to the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Athens' own Union Street Diner is open and offers a variety of delicious menu options. Union Street Diner is open every day for your favorites like burgers, sandwiches, fries, vegetarian options, and of course, breakfast all day. Union Street Diner is open from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. for dine-in, carry-out, and delivery all 7 days a week. See the menu online at unionstreetdiner.com or give them a call at 740-594-6007. Be sure to visit the Union Street Diner, 70 West Union Street, Athens.
Bobcat softball has won a share of the Mid-American Conference regular season title. Ohio softball, for the first time since 2018, when they won it outright, has won a share of the top spot in the league. Congratulations to Jenna Hall in her first season as Ohio's head coach. Bobcats will head on off to Oxford for the upcoming Mid-American Conference tournament. So it's a share with Miami. And because Miami won the season series, they host the tournament. But a big year for sure for Jenna Hall and Bobcat softball. Congrats to them. Will Sturrock leads it off here for Ohio in the bottom of the third. 4-1 Ohio with the lead. And the pitch. In for a strike. This is the start of the first full inning for Logan Schulfer. The sophomore right-hander. And the pitch. That bounced in. It went about 59 feet. 1-1 the count. That's fouled off. Brilliant sunshine. Rain coming tomorrow. A little bit more cloud cover here, but could stand a little bit of breeze, though. 1-2 called. Strike 3. Sturrock goes down on strikes. Here's Colin Kasperbauer. And now's the time to start taking a look nationally at what's going on if you're a college baseball fan. At regional host, top 8 seeds. That's important for the big boys on who's going to host the super regional. Bouncing ball to the right side, off the bag, back of the bag. Beavis, he'll sprint to the sack for the out. He just beat Kasperbauer. Here's Cole Williams. How many are going to get in out of the SEC? Where are those at-larges going to be? Where will the mid-majors find their way in? Will there be an at-large out of any of these leagues? Cole Williams bats, 2 gone, bases empty. There's a strike from Schulfer. It's 0-1. Williams hit a homer in the second. Ohio with 2 blasts in this ballgame. Bouncing ball, high chopper to first. Beavis waits for a favorable hop, fields that. Underhand toss for a feet-first line to the bag. The pitcher, Schulfer, covering. And the inning is over. So the Cats go down in order in the third. We go to the fourth. 4-1 Ohio with the lead on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Located on 741 East State Street, Steak and Shake is serving up handmade milkshakes, fresh pressed steak burgers, and crispy shoestring fries cooked right to order. Kick off your day with our breakfast served until 11 a.m. And don't forget to join us for happy hour drinks and shakes on weekdays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Steps up, throws deep, middle of the end zone, wide open. 6 for the Cats. Touchdown, Ohio.
In sight, it must be right. We'll see you there at Steak and Shake Athens.
People's Bank is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics, and just like OU, People's Bank is headquartered in Southeast Ohio. People's Bank has been in business for over 120 years with over 100 full-service bank branches to serve you. With 3 locations in Athens County, now's the time to consider a switch and feel the client-first experience that helped People's Bank grow into a top 200 bank in the United States. People's Bank would love a chance to earn your business. Go Bobcats! People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
I should correct something here as we go to the 4th inning. Ohio on top 4-1. I'm Russ Eisenstein. Thanks for listening to Bobcat Baseball. Final home game of the season. It feels like a Sunday. It's Saturday. It's the final game of the doubleheader. Ohio softball still has 1 more game to play in the regular season. That's tomorrow. The series for Miami and Kent State is done tonight. Miami down 10-5 in the 7th inning to Kent State. They would win that series 2-1. Ohio would have to win tomorrow to clinch a share of the title, but Miami would host. So all that is cleared up. Thank you. On to the 4th. Decker Scheffler's the batter. Grounded out in the 1st inning. And the pitch. Living outside, 2-0. There's a kind of a calm over the ballpark right now. Not a whole lot of chatter. 2-0. Bouncing ball headed to center. It's there. Base hit for Decker Scheffler. Here's Andrew Wilhite. Ohio bobbled the ball on the throw back in. No advancement, though. This time of the year, it all gets turned around. Next weekend will be conventional, but then after that, it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday at Akron. So I'm sure if I'm broadcasting that series at Akron, that Saturday is going to feel like a Sunday. Scheffler waits, takes one low from Bonkel. It's 1-0. Now, a couple years ago, I broadcasted on the roof at Akron. That ain't happening again. 1-0, low and away. It's 2-0. That was in the COVID season, and they had just renovated their ballpark. Out to the mound is Mason Minzy to have a word with Hudson Bonkel. But hindsight, probably not the best of ideas. There was no rain, but if there's a chance of rain, can't really broadcast from up on top of that press box roof. So we'll see if we're allowed inside, and we'll see if we can get that series to you. I believe they do their games on ESPN3, though, but of course, I'm sure you'd rather listen to me, right? Wilhite, the batter. Runner at first in the pitch. There's a strike. Pumped in a fastball on the outside edge. That Central Michigan, Eastern Michigan final was 24-4. Yikes. Big swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. That is the 12-6 Breaking ball, curve ball from Hudson Bonkel. Miami won over Akron today, 10-0, so the Red Hawks now have 12 league wins after winning a crazy game yesterday against Akron. 2-2, swing and a miss, strike three. That breaker from Bonkel is just belittling the bats here. That's 4 strikeouts for Bonkel. Blake Beavis, the batter now. Grounded out in the second. 1 gone, runner at first. Bonkel from the stretch, throw over. I wonder the mentality of a hitter at the plate when he knows that if he strikes out, the crowd gets a free chicken sandwich. Like, how does that make you feel? Up and in. Sad? Mad? Probably mad. Like, how'd you pick me? Beavis grounded out to second. The 1-0. There's a strike. He didn't like it. It's 1-1. I mean, if it were me, first off, I'd love to play college baseball, but secondly, no chance you'd strike me out. Throw it to first. Back in time to Scheffler. Bonkel's had some good moves here. And as a starter, this is obviously his first time starting, but that looks to be a pretty good move. That wasn't as good, but throw over. 1-1. Blake Beavis. 2 white batting gloves, gentle rock of the bat, and the pitch. Line drive to short, off the glove of Dolan. Above his head with 2 hands, it rolls into left. That's a good effort. It's a base hit. First and second, the runners. You're not going to give somebody an error on a line shot where he had to leap for the ball. Here's Logan Flood. First and second, the runners here. So the strikeout batter didn't strike out. He'll have a couple more cracks at it, though. But did that fire him up? I don't know. Maybe. 1 gone, runners on first and second in the pitch. Fastball high and wide. To Flood. Remember, there was a quick exit for Zach Lane, who didn't catch a ball and left, and he was pulled from the game during the inning. Breaker misses low and away. 2-0 the count. I'm sure he had to feel awful about it, not catching the ball, but then that salt in the wound was having to run back to the dugout. Bouncing ball headed towards center. Backhand pickup. Adams runs to the bag for the out. Throw to first in time. Double play. 4-3. Cardinals don't score. 2 on, 1 gone. 3 outs before they get a run. Bonkel, the double play, the pitcher's best friend. Ohio on top 4-1. Go to the bottom of the 4th on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Everyone knows that drinks at McDonald's just taste better. So, is it safe to assume that new lemonade at McDonald's might be more refreshing, more delicious, more bussin' with flavor than any lemonade you've ever had in your life? Yep, try new lemonade from McDonald's, made with real lemon juice, bits of lemon pulp, and cane sugar. Or pick up a mocha frappe, made with rich chocolate flavor and a hint of coffee, blended with ice and topped with whipped light cream and chocolatey drizzle. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary at participating McDonald's.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Parmar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Parmar has it. Download the Parmar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Parmar Rewards Card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Together is a wonderful place to be. That's why CareSource is devoted to keeping you and your family healthy and happy. We promise you not only reliable healthcare, but also a helping hand with whatever your family needs to succeed. It's why more moms in Ohio choose CareSource for Medicaid than all other plans combined. Things only get better when we work together. And together, there's nothing we can't do. We are one. Learn more at caresource.com.
Hello there. My name.
Hello there. Gideon Ansel leads it off at the bottom of the fourth. Ohio got a DP to end the Cardinal effort in the top half. 4-1 Cats. Gideon Ansel leads it off against Schulfer, the reliever for Ball State. And the first one's low to Ansel. It is 1-0. I know you want the update to this score. Virginia Tech 8, Bowling Green 2, bottom of the 8th. In Blacksburg. Everyone's on the edge of their seat for that one, right? Much like Northern Illinois and Toledo. Toledo won 7-4 over NIU at beautiful Ralph McKenzie Field. Pitch misses outside. 3-0 the count. 12-3 Kent State was leading Western Michigan. That's a 4-pitch walk to start off the bottom of the fourth inning for Gideon Ansel. Here's Nick Dolan. 12-5 is the final. Kent State wins. So Kent State is now 18-5 in the MAC. Ball State 16-7, Central 16-8, Ohio 14-9, Western Michigan 13-9. So Ohio has climbed into the 4th spot in the league, and that's the magic number. Good thing I made reservations at all these other MAC towns just in case Ohio doesn't host. Dolan with a good lead at first, and the throw got out of the glove of Beavis, trying for it to second is Ansel. He's there because nobody's covering, and Beavis couldn't get there fast enough. The Cardinals are aiding and abetting Bobcat runs. There were wild pitches, there were errors. There, a failed pickoff attempt, and up to second goes Ansel. Nick Dolan bats with the runner in scoring position now. Bobcats on top by 3. The eternal question is, will 4 runs win the game? You don't want to put that to chance. You'd like to keep adding on. And the pitch. There's a strike. 0-2 the count. So right now, at this very moment in time, it is Kent State, Ball State, Central, and Ohio, your top 4. And Kent State would host it at Schoonover Stadium, and that's going to be a tight press box in that trailer atop the seats. Pitch misses high. 1-2 the count, and that's no disrespect to anybody at Kent. It's just, it is what it is. The best press box in the league is this one. Ball State's is pretty good too. Central right up there. Kent State leaves a lot to be desired. Fouled off the top of the screen. Watch out. 1-2 the count. But we'll make it work for sure if Ohio's there. Memorial Day, well, the lead in the week and then the weekend. 1-2 pitch with nobody gone and a runner at second. Called strike 3 on a fastball. Belt high, outer third. Schulfer with the strikeout is second. Here's Billy Adams. Adams, the 9-man in the lineup, he singled and scored in the second inning. 1 gone, home half of the 4th. Ohio on top 4-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss through a breaking ball. Just to get out ahead of it, obviously we hope that Ohio would host. It would take a lot for that to happen now, but book rooms at all the other sites just to give the ball club all of their allotted rooms and all that. Some of the prices on them were crazy high. 0-1. Fastball misses outside. It's 1-1. In Muncie, on the Friday night going into championship Saturday, a price for a room there at I think it's a Fairfield, close to $300. That's because the Indy 500's down the road. And the pitch. That missed high and wide. So that's going to play a part. On the Friday going into Saturday in Mount Pleasant, I think the price for the hotel room on that Friday night into Saturday, and I'm not talking about staying at the Ritz here, was like $350 in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. There's a strike. It is 2-2. The most economical trip would be to somewhere around Kent, if you're planning ahead. I'm a bit of a planner, so 2-2 the count. One gone, runner at second. Bottom of the fourth, and the pitch. Laid the bat on the ball, loops it into right, coming in, diving, and making the catch is Scheffler. Fires back to second, it's a double play, and the inning's over. In and to his left. Dove a bit towards the line, stuck the glove out, cradled it in. Got up and fired to second for the double play. So Ohio got a double play to get out of an inning. Ball State does too. We're through with 4-1 Bobcats on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
My name is Seychelle, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the punch of flavors that's unlike any other. You get the crispy tenderness of the chicken and that hint of sourness from the pickles. Ta-da!
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is you know you're going to get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. This is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches.
Order the original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customers paid for their testimonials.
At Ohio Health, you can see your doctor here, there, or anywhere, whether it's in person.
Hi there. How are you feeling today?
Or at home.
Hi there. How are you doing?
At one of our 200-plus care sites across the state.
All right, let's take a look.
Or on your tablet, smartphone, or computer.
So, when did this problem start?
You'll feel good knowing Ohio Health provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
Top of the fifth inning's on. Welcome back to Bob Wren Stadium. Ohio University Baseball leads Ball State 4-1. We greet you on the Varsity Network app, online on OhioBobcats.com, via the web stream as well. The only MAC broadcast on the Varsity Network app. If you haven't downloaded that, you should. Just broadcast everywhere. That's how we broadcast as well for Bobcat men's basketball and football. Hudson Bonkel back out there. And the first one misses up and away to Hunter Dobbins. Next one up and away as well. It's 2-0. Dobbins, Conant, and Gregory scheduled here for BSU. Wearing red shirts and white pants, black helmets. 3-0 the count on Dobbins, the catcher. He struck out in the second. There's a mid-popping fastball strike. It's 3-1. Breaking news on the commitment front. LeBron James' son, Bronny James, is just committed to USC. Next one misses outside. It's ball four. It's a leadoff walk. Makes sense. I mean, he's from California. And USC's heading to the Big Ten. And so if he sticks around for a while, he'll play some Big Ten conference games in the Midwest, but staying at USC. The Trojans lost in the first round of the NCAA tournament this past year to Michigan State in Columbus. Justin Conant squared to bunt, pulled it back, took one outside. It's 1-0. Conant, the second baseman, struck out looking in the second. Bonkel here into the fifth. Ohio's gotten length here out of their starters in the series. Squared a bunt, pulled it back, took a strike. It's 1-1. You know, Masters went deep into yesterday. Today it was Jacob Tate. And now Hudson Bonkel. All guys making their first starts. Throw to first, back in time as a runner. It's amazing anymore that, you know, you can, as a player committing to a school, it's just national news. And obviously LeBron James' son The funny stuff in the recruiting front is when somebody's whittling down their schools to like a top 20, and there are logos all over the place. I mean, 20. That's just the way it is anymore. 2-1 outside, 3-1 the count. Conant, the 9-man in the lineup. I've never been one to really track recruiting, even as a kid. Although on National Signing Day, I'd love seeing the agate page in the newspaper with all the schools and all the players that they signed. Next one's low and away, ball 4. That's back-to-back walks here in the 5th. And the problem with doing that to the bottom of the lineup is the top of the lineup comes up after that. Leadoff man Nick Gregory started off the game with the double. Ohio has activity in its bullpen. There's a right-hander up down there. This would be a fine time for a strikeout double play, and Tim Brown is coming out to the mound, Ohio's pitching coach. It is a swift walk. I told him today, I said to him before the first game of the doubleheader today, that his jog to the mound and back yesterday was much appreciated. And he at first took it like, would you think I couldn't run that fast? I can run that fast. I said, I'm not questioning if you can. I'm just saying it doesn't happen very often to see a pitching coach do that. I said, I really appreciated that. He said he agreed. He doesn't like guys that just saunter out there. Rarely, and here's the jog now, much appreciated. Rarely do you see him slow walk out to the mound. All right, Gregory bats. Brilliant sunshine now. Shadow from the stands in the press box behind the plate, reaching nearly the umpire. Bonkel misses up and away, and you wonder how much longer he's got here. Back-to-back walks. This is a key part of the game. This is the top of the Ball State lineup. These Cardinals can crank it up. Next one in for a strike. 1-1 the count. Bonkel at 79 pitches here. Right around 80. The 1-1. Low 2-1. This could be his last hitter no matter what. Gregory, left-handed hitting center fielder. This is a huge game for Ball State for the title hopes. And the pitch, wrapped on the ground to first, knocked down by Patino, rolls past him, underhand toss by the second baseman, Adams to first, late. Bonkel was covering. Everybody tried hard on that play. They just couldn't field the ball in enough time. So an infield hit. Here's Adam Tellier with the sacks packed with cards. To third goes Dobbins. Conant at second. Gregory at first. Tim Brown out. Pitching change now. Bonkel gave Ohio length, but this is getting a little uncomfortable now. 4-1, top of 5. Bonkel, good work until the 5th. Still nobody out. 4-1 Ohio with the lead. Don't you dare move. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
If you're traveling to a game, a weekend road trip, or just around town, you need to stop at Go-Mart. You'll find a Go-Mart open 24 hours a day right off the interstate or right off Main Street in your local community. You can refuel your ride with quality gasoline and also yourself with popular snacks, drinks, and more. We're making it easy to keep up with your busy schedule by keeping you on the go. Go-Mart is the proud sponsor of Ohio Bobcat football.
Go-Mart! Mark Porter Auto Group is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics. Mark Porter Chevrolet Buick GMC in Pomeroy is one of Ohio's largest GM dealers and is a 13-time Mark of Excellence Award winner. Mark Porter Ford is the 2021 President's Club Award winner for dealership sales and service, and a top 3 dealer in the Cincinnati Select region. Mark Porter Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Pomeroy and Jackson has the largest Jeep and Ram inventory in Southeast Ohio. Visit markporterauto.com to get your car ferry discount today. The car ferry will be chanting, "OU, oh yeah, let's go Bobcats."
Athens' own Union Street Diner is open and offers a variety of delicious menu options. Union Street Diner is open every day for your favorites like burgers, sandwiches, fries, vegetarian options, and of course, breakfast all day. Union Street Diner is open from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. for dine-in, carry-out, and delivery all 7 days a week. See the menu online at unionstreetdiner.com or give them a call at 740-594-6007. Be sure to visit the Union Street Diner, 70 West Union Street, Athens.
People's Bank.
Second pitcher to be used today for Ohio used to be the first pitcher used on a weekend. Luke Olson in the ball game for Ohio. 6'2", 220, junior from Granville, Illinois. Into the ball game now for the Bobcats. He was the Friday guy, and now he is in a reworked rotation of pitchers. Olson, 12th appearance, first out of the pen, 3-3 with a 6.91 ERA. 54 2/3 innings of work, 63 hits, 47 runs, 42 earned, 18 walks, 41 strikeouts, opposition hitting .281 against Luke Olson. Bases loaded here. Adam Tellier's the batter. The first one from Olson. Drops low and away. It's 1-0. Walk for Dobbins, walk for Conant, single on the infield for Gregory. Ball State won game 1, 5-3. Lost game 1 of the doubleheader, 5-3. And the pitch. Cranked to left. Coming in is Antle. He is there. Tagging at third is Dobbins. The throw is all the way to the plate. It's close, but standing and scoring is Dobbins. Wow. It is now 4-2. That was way closer than Dobbins probably thought it would be. Conant stays at second. Gregory at first. Tellier on the flyout. That's the first out of the inning. Here's Ryan Peltier. You are not going to get through this day without Peltier having his imprint on this ball game offensively. Throw to third to check. That's an appeal if he tagged after the catch, and he did. Peltier wears 7. There was a really cool feature on him done by the Ball State Sports Link students. Feature on what baseball means to him. Peltier, third baseman, takes a changeup strike. It's 0-1. Peltier is from Vandalia, Ohio. 6'1", 192. And if I'm remembering the story correctly, he had a glove with him in the crib. Bouncing ball just above the dugout, the Bobcat dugout. It's 0-2. Baseball's been in his blood for his whole life. He's played in over 200 games for Ball State, which is so rare anymore to play in that amount of games as a college player. 0-2 the count. Just low. He's got a good eye. 1-2 the count. But really, Peltier is the type of player that any program would love to have. Knows the game, plays hard. Gold Glove defender, nearly a 400 hitter. 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Luke Olson just slid that by him. Peltier goes down on strikes, 2 gone. Here's Decker Scheffler. The overrated chant is the dumbest chant in sports. Why would you want to take anything away from the opponent that you just beat? And here, you want him, Peltier, to be as good of a hitter as he is. That adds the weight and the magnitude to what Olson just did there. 2 gone, 2 on, the pitch, low. It's 1-0 on Decker Scheffler, their cleanup hitter. You want the team that you just beat to be the highest rated team that's out there. That adds weight to the win that you just had. Here, Olson struck out one of the league's best hitters, and now he's up 2 strikes. Sorry, even at 1-1 on Decker Scheffler here. 1-1 the count with 2 gone. 4-2 Ohio the lead in the top of the 6th. The Cardinals had the bases loaded. Sorry, top of the 5th. The Cardinals had the bases loaded and scored on a sac fly. And the pitch. There's a fly ball into shallow left. Coming on Ansel. Coming on Ansel. Going to be a tough play. It drops in. And Ball State was able to just drop that on in there. And it's 4-3. Wow. Corners the runners here now. Scheffler on a shallow single to left. So Conant scores. Gregory to third. On is Scheffler with that little stoink of a single. Here's Andrew Wilhide. Their DH pops this back out of play. It's 0-1. Just noticed that I notated on my scorecard that this was happening in the 6th inning and not the 5th. So I have corrected that. Wilhide 0 for 2 today. Shows restraint on a pitch outside. 1-1 the count. Walk, single, RBI flyout, strikeout, dumper of a single to left. Corners the runners, 2 gone to the pitch. This is popped up foul, third base side out of play. It's good to hear the organist didn't take game 2 of the doubleheader off. Corners the runners and 2 gone. 1-2 the count on Scheffler, their cleanup hitter. Oh my, what? Unsportsmanlike conduct has just been it's just been issued by the first base umpire on Michael Schultz. Or Michael Schultz, the first base umpire, but who was that called on? What? I don't know if I've ever heard that before. The pitch, low. It's 2-2. I've literally seen thousands of games in my life. I've never heard an umpire by a first baseman and runner issue unsportsmanlike conduct. This is tap foul. That's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. I don't know who it was issued on, though, and the umpire is still notating in his book. 2-2. Laid the bat on the ball, loops it in the left, base hit, ball game tied. Mess around at the bottom of the lineup, and that's an issue. Scoring from third is Gregory. Up to second, Scheffler. Wilhide with a single to left to bring in a run. Ball game tied at 4. Here's Blake Beavis. Hey, Ryan. It's a big field, and Wilhide just dumped it in down the line to left. To his credit, just stuck the bat on the ball and looped it out of there for a RBI single. Here's Beavis. 0-1 the count. Yep. Mess around at the bottom of the lineup. No matter what, the top of the lineup's going to have a chance, and this is a good top of the lineup. And set up the middle of the lineup with Scheffler and Wilhide. Ball game tied at 4. 2 gone, top of the 5th. Still a long way to go here. But they're not all just wall-banging extra base hits. It's a big field, and Ball State used the whole field. 0-2. That's fouled off. First base side out of play. Not every called strike is right down the middle. Not every hit is a line drive. Ball State using all their faculties here to fly into a tie game. First and second, the runners. Olsen trying to get through this inning. That was started by Bonkel. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Slid that past him for the strikeout. And That means chicken sandwiches. How about that? We head to the bottom of the fifth. Everybody's driving to Parkersburg after the game to get a free chicken sandwich. Tied at 4, Ohio and Ball State. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Located on 741 East State Street, Steak and Shake is serving up handmade milkshakes, fresh pressed steak burgers, and crispy shoestring fries cooked right to order. Kick off your day with our breakfast served until 11 a.m. And don't forget to join us for happy hour drinks and shakes on weekdays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Steps up, throws deep, middle of the end zone, wide open. 6 for the Cats. Touchdown, Ohio.
In sight, it must be right. We'll see you there at Steak and Shake Athens.
People's Bank is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics, and just like OU, People's Bank is headquartered in Southeast Ohio. People's Bank has been in business for over 120 years with over 100 full-service bank branches to serve you. With 3 locations in Athens County, now's the time to consider a switch and feel the client-first experience that helped People's Bank grow into a top 200 bank in the United States. People's Bank would love a chance to earn your business. Go Bobcats! People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
Everyone knows that drinks at McDonald's just taste better. So, is it safe to assume that new lemonade at McDonald's might be more refreshing, more delicious, more bussin' with flavor than any lemonade you've ever had in your life? Yep, try new lemonade from McDonald's, made with real lemon juice, bits of lemon pulp, and cane sugar. Or pick up a mocha frappe, made with rich chocolate flavor and a hint of coffee, blended with ice and topped with whipped light cream and chocolatey drizzle. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary at participating McDonald's.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Ohio and Ball State tied at 4. Welcome back to the Wren for the final time this year. A.J. Roush leads it off here against Schulfer, the reliever for Ball State. The first one missed up and in. It is 1-0. Roush, Patino, and Minzy scheduled. And the pitch high. It is 2-0. 1 in the first, 3 in the second for Ohio. 1 in the first, 3 in the fifth for Ball State. Roush swings and drives it way back to left. This ball's deep. It's at the wall. It's gone. A.J. Roush with a round tripper and a Bobcat blast. It is now 5-4 Ohio. 4th homer of the year for A.J. Roush. He got all of that one off the screen and left. He teed off on that baby to give Ohio the lead here in the 5th. Here's Alec Patino. He homered in the first. Roush homered against Ball State last year. Roush homers against the Cardinals this year. Patino, Ohio's best hitter. Hit one out of here in the first. 5-4 Cats in the 5th. Bouncing ball wide of first foul. Cardinals will get some activity going in their bullpen. How many runs will it take to win this game? 5-4 Ohio here in the 5th. Both teams with 8 runs in the first 2 games in the series combined. Now Ohio outscoring Ball State 13-12 in the series. And the pitch, swing and a miss. For Patino, it is 1-2. Western Michigan next weekend, Akron after that. Miami and Kent State to come for Ball State. 1-2. Bouncing ball to second, charging on it. It is Conant. Throws to first in time. First out of the inning. Here's Mason Minzy. And it really could come down to the final day of the season to see who's going to host this tournament. Last year, Ball State won it and hosted it. Ball State and Kent State play in the final series. And we'll all have to scoreboard watch, hopefully, to see where Ohio's going. Minzy takes up and away. It's ball 1. Winning the regular season title would take an absolute Herculean effort, but getting into the top 4, Ohio's there right now, trying to solidify the spot. 1-0, fouled right back. It's 1-1. Ohio with back-to-back winning seasons. That's still out there for Ohio. They'd have to really pick up the wins, but that's a possibility. Minzy takes one inside. It's 2-1. Ohio trying to qualify for a shortened MAC tournament. Remember, it used to be 6 teams. Now it's 4. I think it's expanding next year. 2-1 pitch, 1 gone. Up and in. Buzzed Minzy's tower. It's 3-1. Next one misses, ball 4. Minzy on with the 1-out walk. Here's Will Sturrock.
The right fielder, Will Sturrock.
Ohio with 1 midweek game left. You wonder what the midweeks will do for Ball State here. In-state against Indiana State and Southern Indiana. Sturrock takes one low. It's 1-0. Ohio at Marshall on Tuesday. No radio from Huntington. I know you'll miss me. Question mark? 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss. 1-1. On the air on Friday from Kalamazoo at 2:45. 2:45 Eastern time. That is 12:45 California time. Pitch misses low and outside to Will Sturrock. 2-1 the count. (5-4) Ohio with the lead. Round tripper for A.J. Roush. Can the power heat up here at the end of the year? 2-1. Smoke to second, caught, throw to first, late. Koenig caught that head high one-handed. He was right there. Here's Colin Kasperbauer.
Ohio. Number 2, Colin Kasperbauer.
CK, Ohio's third baseman. Oh for 2 in this, the nightcap of the doubleheader. And the pitch. Fouled right back, and if the screen wasn't there, we would have had a foul ball. But the screen did the job again. Good old trusty screen. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. That missed outside, 1-1. When you're watching the game through the screen, you could sometimes forget that it's there. And so if a foul ball's coming back, you have to brace yourself like you're ready to make the catch. I saw you down there. And the pitch. Smoked to second, played on a short hop that ate up Conant. Throws to first. Good play. Inning over. He had to backpedal on it and then just kind of cradle it in on a hop, basically belt buckle high. And he threw to first in time for the out. Inning over. 5-4 Cats, solo homer A.J. Roush. We go to the 6th. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Parmar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Parmar has it. Download the Parmar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Parmar Rewards Card, too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Together is a wonderful place to be. That's why CareSource is devoted to keeping you and your family healthy and happy. We promise you not only reliable healthcare, but also a helping hand with whatever your family needs to succeed. It's why more moms in Ohio choose CareSource for Medicaid than all other plans combined. Things only get better when we work together. And together, there's nothing we can't do. We are one. Learn more at caresource.com.
Hello there. My name is Seychelle, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the punch of flavors that's unlike any other. You get the crispy tenderness of the chicken and that hint of sourness from the pickles. Ta-da!
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is you know you're gonna get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. This is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches.
Order the original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customers paid for their testimonials.
We've reached the sixth. 5-4 Ohio with the lead. 5-5-1 for the homestanding Cats. 4-6-2 for Ball State. Back out there, Luke Olson pumps in a strike to start it off on Logan Flood. Right-handed hitting, left fielder. And good eye there, just outside from Olson. Lights turned on here at the ballpark. Won't need him for a while. And the pitch. Big swing and a miss. Elevated. And he tried to hit it out of here. 5-4 Ohio with the lead. Olson brings it home. Missed up and in. 2-2 the count. That was a pitcher's pitch. If he did make contact, it wouldn't have gone anywhere. This is popped up. A home run in an elevator shaft to second. Easy for Billy Adams. Makes the catch. As he backpedaled on the back of the infield field turf. Flood is retired. Here's Hunter Dobbins. One gone in the seventh. Dobbins struck out and walked and scored today. And the pitch. Buckled his knees. It's a strike. It's 0-1. 5-4 Ohio with the lead. Olson from the wind. Up and in. 1-1. How about Major League scores here? There are two finals. The Cardinals lost again. Tigers 6, Cardinals 5. Swing and a miss. St. Louis is 10-24. 10-24. Adam Wainwright started today. 1-2. This is popped up. Foul, first base side, out of play. And Patino, it's a tough sun for him. He's got the sunglasses on, and he was looking like, where was it? So the Cardinals now, what's that losing streak at? What, 10? Next one misses, it's 2-2. See, 5 this month. 6, 7, 8 in a row. 9, 10, 11. They've lost 11 of their last 12. The Birds on the bat. In a rematch of what, the 05 World Series? 2-2 the count, one gone, bases empty in the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tailing away from Hunter Dobbins for the strikeout. Luke Olson. Here's Justin Conant. 9-man in the lineup. Olson would love a 1-2-3. Cubs beat the Marlins at Wrigley today, 4-2. It happened with 3 in the 8th for the Cubs. Swing and a miss. Conant was dipping and diving all over that. Couple of games in progress right now. Fouled off, first base side, out of play. Blue Jays lead the Pirates 4-0 in the first inning. Toronto has sunk the Pirates' battleship with 4 in the first inning. Yo. 0-2. Low, it's 1-2. The schedule has gotten a little bit more difficult for the Buckaroos. Pittsburgh at 20-13, lost last night 4-0. They're down 4-0 in the first inning today. This is fouled off by Conant. 1-2 the count. White Sox and Reds getting started at Great American Ballpark. Southsiders won last night 5-4. 1-2, low and in, 2-2. Yankees lead the Rays 3-2. Rays won last night 5-4. You just can't win at the Trop. 2-2, called, strike 3, outside edge. took something off a fastball, and that's a 1-2-3 inning here in the 6th for Luke Olson. 5-4 Ohio. We go to the bottom half. Finale of the series, final home game of the year on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
At Ohio Health, you can see your doctor here, there, or anywhere, whether it's in person
Hi there. How are you feeling today?
or at home.
Hi there. How are you doing?
At one of our 200-plus care sites across the state,
All right, let's take a look.
or on your tablet, smartphone, or computer.
So, when did this problem start?
You'll feel good knowing Ohio Health provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
If you're traveling to a game, a weekend road trip, or just around town, you need to stop at Go-Mart. You'll find a Go-Mart open 24 hours a day right off the interstate or right off Main Street in your local community. You can refuel your ride with quality gasoline and also yourself with popular snacks, drinks, and more. We're making it easy to keep up with your busy schedule by keeping you on the go. Go-Mart is the proud sponsor of Ohio Bobcat football.
Go-Mart.
This is one of the greatest songs ever written. I mean, how does this not get you fired up? Not only was it the soundtrack to Top Gun, but it's just a cool song.
Number 8, Cole Williams.
Am I right? Cole Williams leads it off. Williams, Antle, Dolan here in the home half of the 6th. 5-4 Ohio with the lead. Welcome back to the Wren. How's your Saturday going? It is still Saturday, right? Williams, Antle, and Dolan. And the pitch. There's a strike. It's 0-1. Schulfer just threw in his 41st pitch. The Ball State starter, Tanner Knapp, could take one of those right now. He went 1 2/3, 4 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 1 strikeout. Swinging a foul tip into the mid of Dobbins. 2 strikes and nothing on Cole Williams, who homered back in the 2nd. Feels like it was 3 hours ago. Here it is from Schulfer. Got under it and popped it up. Foul, third base side, out of play. 5-4 Ohio with the lead. Twins and Guardians underway on the corner of Carnegie and Ontario in Cleveland. Scoreless game, bottom of the 3rd. Williams waits here for Schulfer. Up and away, 1-2. Rockies lead the Mets 5-2, bottom of the 9th inning. And you are up to date. 1-2 the count on Cole Williams. Fly ball, left field, pretty deep, will stay in the park. Under it is Flood, makes the head high one-handed catch. Williams is retired to start off the home half of the 6th. Here's Gideon Antle.
Number 18, Gideon.
A's and Royals about set to turn on the fountains in Kansas City. And Brewers and Giants about set to start too. First one to Antle is outside. It's 1-0. What time does the Derby start? It's got to be soon, right? 1-0 pitch. Fly ball, right field, deep. This ball's carrying. Back to the warning track, back to the wall, and it is caught. Right by the doors in right center field. Antle nearly walked through the door for a home run there. Gave it a drive just to the left of the 380 marker. Good play by Shuffler to get under there. Here's Nick Dolan. First one misses. 6:57 is the time of the race, so they've got to be getting pretty close to that now. It's 6:52. 1-0 high. It's 2-0 on Nick Dolan. The favorite, Forte, was scratched earlier this morning. You don't see that all that much. 2-0 the count on Dolan. I mean, scratches happen, but to the favorite. Wow, this is blasted to left, but it will stay in the park. Under it is Flood. He's there. That was a major league fly out to left. Dolan just missed it. Cats go down in order in the 6th. 5-4 Ohio. Final game of the series, final home game of the year. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Mark Porter Auto Group is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics. Mark Porter Chevrolet Buick GMC in Pomeroy is one of Ohio's largest GM dealers and is a 13-time Mark of Excellence Award winner. Mark Porter Ford is the 2021 President's Club Award winner for dealership sales and service, and a top 3 dealer in the Cincinnati Select region. Mark Porter Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Pomeroy and Jackson has the largest Jeep and Ram inventory in Southeast Ohio. Visit markporterauto.com to get your car ferry discount today. The car ferry will be chanting, "OU, oh yeah, let's go Bobcats."
Athens' own Union Street Diner is open and offers a variety of delicious menu options. Union Street Diner is open every day for your favorites like burgers, sandwiches, fries, vegetarian options, and of course, breakfast all day. Union Street Diner is open from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. for dine-in, carry-out, and delivery all 7 days a week. See the menu online at unionstreetdiner.com or give them a call at 740-594-6007. Be sure to visit the Union Street Diner, 70 West Union Street, Athens.
Seventh innings on. Final game of the 3-game series, rubber match of the series. Final home game of the year unless Ohio can somehow host the tournament. 5-4 Ohio with the lead on Ball State. Big game for both sides. Who's going to see this thing all the way through? Cardinals, top of the lineup, Nick Gregory leads it off. Left-handed hitting center fielder. Takes a strike that sizzles the outside corner. It's 0-1. Gregory, 2 hits, 2 runs scored. Thought about firing on a off-speed delivery on the outside edge. It's 0-2. If this jumbled up rotation can work, Ohio might have something here. 0-2. High and wide, 1-2. Masters, Tate, Bonkel, all making starts today in their first of the seasons. 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, good restraint by Gregory. They appeal, he didn't go. 2-2 the count. Olsen nods yes and brings it home. Whacked to right for a base hit. Leadoff single Gregory. They're not going to go down without a fight. Just a 1-run lead, remember. Here's Adam Tellier. Tellier, senior from Ada, Michigan, 6'3", 180. It is amazing that Tellier, the shortstop, and Peltier, the third baseman, have their names spelled that way and pronounced that way on the left side of a collegiate infield. Both pretty good, too. Tellier, the shortstop. Turn and throw to first, back in time as a runner. Lights on to the ballpark. This was supposed to be a 6 o'clock game with one tomorrow. This is popped up on the infield, playable. Straddling the line, now into foul ground near the bag, and the catch is made by Patino. That's a big out. One gone. Here's Ryan Peltier. So we have not had a MAC weekend where the schedule wasn't jumbled. Well, you got to think back. The Toledo series, we might have played that conventionally. That was a sweep for Ohio. Peltier bats. Struck out a couple of times. Takes one wide. It's 1-0. Struck out in the third, struck out in the fifth, reached on an error in the first. Around 400 as a hitter. 2 red batting gloves close to the plate. Eyes it wide, but called a strike. Ohio got a call there. It's 1-1. Peltier, the 3-man in the lineup. If Ohio can win this series, oh, the confidence as we gallop up to Kalamazoo. Throw to first, chases the runner back. It's one thing to beat Northern Illinois. It's one thing to sweep Eastern Michigan. But if you can win a series over a top team in the league, this is turned on, fair, down the line and left. Over to get it, Antle, hot-footing it to third, and in there with a feet first slide is Gregory. Pulling into second is Peltier. He's too good of a hitter to go down without a big-time fight. Second and third, the runners. Here's Decker Scheffler. But you always feel better if you beat really good teams and teams that are near the top or at the top of the league. Scheffler is a meeting with Rich Maloney, the head coach, midway down the line at third. This thing certainly isn't over. There's still a lot of outs to get here. One gone here in the seventh. Second and third, the runners for Ball State. And if Ball State comes back to win this game, I mean, the same thing can be said there. This would be their seventh series win, and they'd have momentum. And if they do get the series win, that's what top teams in the league will do. Something's got to give here. Second and third, the runners, one gone. Olsen in against Decker Scheffler, who today has 2 singles in the nightcap of the doubleheader. Slightly open stance, rock of the bat, the pitch. Got under it and popped it up. To second, Adams eyes it and makes the catch. On the back of the field turf, he made the catch, and that's a huge out. Oh, man. Here's Andrew Wilhite. Can he get out of it here? Second and third, the runners. 2 gone in the seventh. Ohio on top 5-4. Wilhite, the DH. Singled in the fifth, struck out in the fourth, popped out in the first. Olsen brings it home, and that's swerved back into the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Whoever's going to win this thing at the end is going to have to earn it, and will have earned it. 0-1 high. It's 1-1. That's the cool thing about 4 teams tied at the top spot in the league going into weekend 7 or 8 in a conference season. 1-1 the count, 2 gone. Second and third, the runners. Gregory, the lead man. Peltier at second in the pitch. Inside, 2-1. That was a ball. Two and one the count. Blake Beavis is on deck. Struck out his last time up. 2-1 the count, 2 gone. Bouncing ball into right, base hit. Tied game at 5. Gregory scores. Here comes Peltier. Throw to the plate is cut off. Ball State takes the lead. 6-5. Ball State. 2 RBI single, Wilhite. That's 3 RBI on the day. 6-5 Cardinals. Here's Blake Beavis. And the pitch. Fouled off at the plate. Olsen trying to get through this inning. Trying to get out of the inning. Olsen, the junior, transferred from Danville area in Illinois. Bunt put down. Ohio wasn't expecting it. Casper Bauer gloves. Doesn't have a play. Good idea by Beavis. Runners on first and second. Wilhite to second. Beavis with an infield bunt single. Here's Logan Flood. I don't think that Ohio was expecting any part of that. Bunt put down. Hit for the Cardinals. 6-5 Ball State here in the 7th. Hit number 10 in the nightcap for Ball State. Fastball strike to the right-handed hitting Flood. It is 0-1. That's 25 hits in the series for Ball State, with 10 today. 0-1, wrapped on the ground through the left side hole, base hit. Rounding third, coming in to score is Will Hyde. It is 7-5 Ball State. Beavis stops at second. Flood with an RBI single. Here is the catcher, Hunter Dobbins. And the head coach of the Cardinals, Rich Maloney, normally the third base coach, is heading to the Ball State dugout now. And there's a change in the third base coach's box. You don't really see that much often. Could be Alex Maloney, who would be his son. First and second, the runners, 2 gone. 7-5 Cards, 3 in. Fly ball center field deep, way back. Warning track to the wall, caught right at the wall, straightaway center, just to the left of the 405 marker. If that was hit in Muncie, it would have been a 3-run homer. It's here in Athens with one of the deepest center fields. Here in Kent State are the deepest. Stretch time at Athens. What an inning for the Cardinals. 3 runs. 7-5 Cards. Final 7th inning stretch of the home season. Ohio down 7-5. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Located on 741 East State Street, Steak and Shake is serving up handmade milkshakes, fresh pressed steak burgers, and crispy shoestring fries cooked right to order. Kick off your day with our breakfast served until 11 a.m. And don't forget to join us for happy hour drinks and shakes on weekdays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Steps up towards deep, middle of the end zone, wide open. 6 for the Cats. Touchdown, Ohio.
In sight, it must be right. We'll see you there at Steak and Shake Athens.
People's Bank is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics, and just like OU, People's Bank is headquartered in Southeast Ohio. People's Bank has been in business for over 120 years with over 100 full-service bank branches to serve you. With 3 locations in Athens County, now's the time to consider a switch and feel the client-first experience that helped People's Bank grow into a top 200 bank in the United States. People's Bank would love a chance to earn your business. Go Bobcats! People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
Everyone knows that drinks at McDonald's just taste better. So, is it safe to assume that new lemonade at McDonald's might be more refreshing, more delicious, more bussin' with flavor than any lemonade you've ever had in your life? Yep, try new lemonade from McDonald's, made with real lemon juice, bits of lemon pulp, and cane sugar. Or pick up a mocha frappe, made with rich chocolate flavor and a hint of coffee, blended with ice and topped with whipped light cream and chocolatey drizzle. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary at participating McDonald's.
Brand new ball game here. Ball State has battled back to get on top. 7-5 Cards, bottom of the 7th inning after the stretch in Athens. Billy Adams leads it off for Ohio, and the second baseman swats at that, fouls it off, first base side, out of play. Wonder how many foul balls have actually ended up in the Hocking over the course of time. This ballpark built in the late 90s. Adams bounces this towards third. It's a foul ball. 0-2 the count. The thing about that is the Hocking changes, you know, sometimes it's really high, and other times, you know, if you dropped a dead body in the Hocking, it wouldn't go that long without being discovered, right? Not a good spot for that. 0-2 fly ball foul, first base side, and out of play. I guess it's kind of a morbid analogy, right? So don't do that. You shouldn't do that anyway, but definitely not in the Hocking, right? It'd be found out pretty quickly. 3 in for the Cards in the 7th. Adams starts it off here, swings and misses, got away from Dobbins, right of the plate, fires to first in time. Strikeout. This is still Schulfer, who is now 4 2/3 innings in to this contest. That was what, pitch 53? A.J. Roush bats now. Roush homered in the 5th. At that time, gave Ohio the lead. And my, how the turntables turned. High chopper over the mound toward short. Tellier gloves, throws on the run. Man, that's a strike. 6-3. Here's Alec Patino.
Stepping now for Ohio, number 5, Alec Patino.
That's 56 pitches now for Schulfer. Patino homered in the 1st. 2 homers today. He homered in game 1 of the doubleheader that Ohio won 5-3. Schulfer peers out over the top of the glove and fires a fastball up and away. It's 1-0. Breaking ball strike. 1-1 the count. The next one low and in. 2-1 the count on Patino. Ohio trying to battle back. It's not as if they haven't done it before. It'd be a fitting way to conclude the home season if they could. 2-1 pitch coming. Inside, 3-1 the count. I mean, you can think about the comeback winners that Ohio's had this year. 6 really, really comeback wins. 3-1 the count on Patino. 2 gone, bases clear. And the pitch. Called strike 2. 3-2 the count. Schulfer's done good work out of the pen. From the line, the payoff pitch. Bouncing ball to the right side, back of the bag, off the line. It is Beavis. He'll take it himself. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Ohio down 7-5 as we go to the 8th. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Parmar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Parmar has it. Download the Parmar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Parmar Rewards Card, too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Together is a wonderful place to be. That's why CareSource is devoted to keeping you and your family healthy and happy. We promise you not only reliable healthcare, but also a helping hand with whatever your family needs to succeed. It's why more moms in Ohio choose CareSource for Medicaid than all other plans combined. Things only get better when we work together. And together, there's nothing we can't do. We are one. Learn more at caresource.com.
If you had the 8-horse Mage, M-A-G-E, you've won the Kentucky Derby, the 149th running of the Derby at Churchill Downs. Let's see what the odds were. Anyway, the 8 wins. Mage. Zach Weber's in there now for Ohio. Luke Olson's day is done. As we start off the 8th inning, 7-5 Cardinals. Justin Conant leads it off. It is 9-1-2. So if you had the 8, Mage wins the Kentucky Derby. Check swing. It's a strike. It's 0-1. I won the Belmont Stakes a couple years ago. That was fun. 0-1. Low and away, 1-1. That was in the COVID year at Akron. And I remember going back to the hotel, watching the race and screaming and yelling. And I cashed the ticket. And, yeah, that was exciting. 2-1, ground ball to short. There is Dolan. Loops it over to first in time.
Behind the ball safe, number 12, Nick Gregory.
Here's Nick Gregory. And just as a disclaimer, you can be an employee of an athletic department and make a bet on a horse race because there is no NCAA horse racing. You cannot do it on any sport that's sponsored by the NCAA, just so we're clear on that. Gregory's the batter. He takes a strike. It's 0-1. Next one low. It's 1-1. So just so you're all squared away on that. 1-1 pitch. There's a strike. It's 1-2. But it's all for charity anyway, so who cares? 1-2 the count on Gregory. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Zach Weber gets the strikeout. 2 gone in the frame. Here's Adam Tellier. Tellier, the shortstop. Oh for 4 today, but brought in a run. That was in the 5th. Zach Weber in there now for Ohio. Weber is making his 13th appearance of the year, 1-6 with a 10.06 CRA. That's looped over the leaping glove of Adams into right. Base hit. Tellier won't be hitless in this nightcap of the doubleheader. Here's Ryan Peltier. Peltier popped that double in the 7th. Hits here now in the 8th. 7-5 Cardinals out hitting Ohio 12-5. And I don't know if Tellier had a pellet get up into his eye there. It's possible. Their Ball State trainer comes out, and apparently everything's all right. 7-5 Cardinals, 2 gone here in the 8th. That's got to be a thrill, though, if you done all your prep work and you win in the Derby selection. There's a strike. The most exciting 2 minutes in sports, they say, the Kentucky Derby. So mint juleps and suits and hats and Mage, the winner, the 8-horse. Throw to first, chases the runner back. 2 gone, top of the 8th. Ohio down by 2. Now soon, the greatest spectacle in motor racing, the Indy 500, will occur in Indianapolis over Memorial Day weekend. That was so cool when Ohio was in the NCAA tournament a couple of years ago in Indianapolis, stayed a day later after Ohio lost to Creighton, and got to drive around the track of the Indy 500. That was so awesome. Fly ball foul, first base side out of play. It was a media event, and I just thought, well, you get to go to the track. No, there were Chevy Tahoes all set up, and you had a guided tour from the track president. Runner goes, 0-2, up and in, popped out of the mid of Minzy. Would have been a stolen base anyway. With 2 gone, Tellier takes second. Peltier at the plate. 0-2 the count. 7-5 Cardinals. And when you drive over those bricks at 100 miles per hour, you feel them. You feel the rumble of those bricks, the yard of bricks. 1-2, just missed inside. Weber thought he had it, didn't get it. Ball State has a 2-2 count on their 3-man Peltier. I'm telling you, when you're going 100 at the Indy 500 on that track, it still feels like you're going like 20 miles per hour. 2-2 popped up. Foul, back of home. Minzy gives it a look near the on-deck circle, makes the catch. Inning over. Good play by the Mins. We head to the bottom of the 8th, 7-5 Ball State. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Hello there. My name is Seychelle, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the punch of flavors that's unlike any other. You get the crispy tenderness of the chicken and that hint of sourness from the pickles. Ta-da!
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is you know you're gonna get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. This is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches.
Order the original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customers paid for their testimonials.
At Ohio Health, you can see your doctor here, there, or anywhere, whether it's in person
Hi there. How are you feeling today?
or at home.
Hi there. How are you doing?
At one of our 200 plus care sites across the state,
All right, let's take a look.
or on your tablet, smartphone, or computer.
So, when did this problem start?
You'll feel good knowing Ohio Health provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finest care.
If you're traveling to a game, a weekend road trip, or just around town, you need to stop at Go-Mart. You'll find a Go-Mart open 24 hours a day right off the interstate or right off Main Street in your local community. You can refuel your ride with quality gasoline and also yourself with popular snacks, drinks, and more. We're making it easy to keep up with your busy schedule by keeping you on the go. Go-Mart is the proud sponsor of Ohio Bobcat football.
Coming down the home stretch. Down the stretch they come. Bottom of the 8th inning, 7-5 Ohio trails. Mason Minzy will lead it off here for the Bobcats. First one misses outside. Switch hitting catcher hitting left against the righty for Ball State. Schulfer, who's still out there. He's been in there for a while. Elevated heater that missed, 2-0. This is a very pretty picture here I'm about to tweet out from Bob Wren. A baseball postcard from the Wren. 2-0 pitch coming to Mason Minzy. Fly ball down the line and left, foul. Out of play. There is nowhere else in the league that has this view. Nowhere. 2-1. That's outside. 3-1 the count. Now, the view from Ball Diamond, you see McGalliard there. You see the football stadium as well. That's not bad. 3-1. Fouled back. Oh, boy. That went off the top of the screen, off of the bricks above the press box, and then reaching up to make the catch was a fan below us here. That was incredible. I don't know if he was even looking. He just stuck his hands up and made the catch. This is pop foul, back a home, out of play, 3-2 the count. That was an incredible catch. That went off the top of the screen to the bricks of the press box, back down, and it was caught. Line drive center field. This ball's deep to the warning track and in front of the track to the right of the attack cat. It's caught. It's a fly out for Mason Minzy. Here's Will Sturrick. Sturrick 0 for 3 today. I don't know if that gentleman was even looking. He just put up two hands and caught the ball on the ricochet. Sturrick takes a strike. It is 0-1. That's literally the only way that a foul ball will come back here. Off the top of the screen and over. 0-1. There's a strike. It's 0-2. That and we've had a foul ball here bounce off in front of the chairback seats and ricochet into the booth that way. But that's the only way that it would happen. And the only way it has happened here before. 0-2, fouled off. One gone, bases clear, bottom of the 8th, 7-5 Ball State. That could be like a decade ago now. I don't even know. All these years just kind of run into each other, but it was a perfect bounce to get in here. 0-2, fouled off, first base side, out of play. Still have the original hang in there, baby, painting here. That little Bobcat holding on to that tree limb for dear life. So much hope. 0-2. Bounced in, 1-2 the count. Will Sturrick trying to stir something up here in the 8th. Bases clear, 1-2 the count, one gone. Here it is from Schulfer. Up and away, good eye. It's close, but a good eye for Sturrock. The 2-2 called strike three. Outside edge, and that was a pause and for effect punch forward, the home plate umpire, John Sapphire. Strikeout number 5 for Schulfer on pitch 74. 2 gone, bases clear, bottom of the 8th. Ohio once led 4-1, then 5-4, down 7-5 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Casper Bauer with 2 gone and the bases clear pops this up back of home and actually towards the Bobcat dugout. Now to play. Owen won the count with 2 away. Casper Bauer trying to start something. Line drive center field, hit pretty well. Moving back on it, Gregory settles in front of the track to the left of the 405 marker and makes the catch. Gave it a ride, just died out there. There is no wind right now. Ohio down 7-5. We go to the 9th. It's been an entertaining series. Is there more drama in the 9th? How about you come on back to find out on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Mark Porter Auto Group is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics. Mark Porter Chevrolet Buick GMC in Pomeroy is one of Ohio's largest GM dealers and is a 13-time Mark of Excellence Award winner. Mark Porter Ford is the 2021 President's Club Award winner for dealership sales and service, and a top 3 dealer in the Cincinnati Select region. Mark Porter Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Pomeroy and Jackson has the largest Jeep and Ram inventory in Southeast Ohio. Visit markporterauto.com to get your car ferry discount today. The car ferry will be chanting, "OU, oh yeah, let's go Bobcats."
Athens' own Union Street Diner is open and offers a variety of delicious menu options. Union Street Diner is open every day for your favorites like burgers, sandwiches, fries, vegetarian options, and of course, breakfast all day. Union Street Diner is open from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. for dine-in, carry-out, and delivery all 7 days a week. See the menu online at unionstreetdiner.com or give them a call at 740-594-6007. Be sure to visit the Union Street Diner, 70 West Union Street, Athens.
Ninth inning, Ohio down 7-5. Zach Weber asked to keep it there at 7-5. Cardinals lead it off. Decker Scheffler leads it off. Their right fielder and 4-man in the lineup. Scheffler today, 2 hits, 4 plate appearances in the nightcap. Takes a ball and another. It's 2-0. Left-handed hitter. Shadows engulfing the field now. The field turf anyway. 2-0. Tried the outside corner and missed. 3-0 the count. Ohio with Bonkel, Olson, and now Weber. Scheffler wears 10 in white on the red uniform, and he takes a strike. It's 3-1. Ball State trying to keep pace with Kent State. 3-1. Smacked to right in there for a base hit. Sturrock will field it on 2 hops. Another hit for the Cardinals. That's their 13th of the day. Here's Andrew Wilhite. Graduation weekend in Athens. Commencement yesterday, 2 of them today. Congratulations to all the graduates. I remember my graduation day at the Harvard of Southern Illinois. Squaring to bunt, it is Wilhite. Pops it up, and it's blocked over the field turf by Weber. Throws to first in time. What a play. Weber down in front of the mound to the right of the mound. Just seemed to pluck it over the blade to the field turf. Turned it through to first in time. Is that a play that can give Ohio a comeback effort here? Ooh, my. Ooh, boy. An unconventional double play, 1-3. Here's Blake Beavis. Fisted fly ball that is bounced to first. Patino there. Fly ball isn't really the world. It was just looped over to first. Patino made the catch back of the bag on the bounce. Goes to the sack for the out. Inning over. What a weird top of the ninth. 7-5 Ball State. 2 to tie, 3 to win, and walk it off here in Athens. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Located on 741 East State Street, Steak and Shake is serving up handmade milkshakes, fresh pressed steak burgers, and crispy shoestring fries cooked right to order. Kick off your day with our breakfast served until 11 a.m. And don't forget to join us for happy hour drinks and shakes on weekdays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Steps up for deep, middle of the end zone, wide open. 6 for the Cats. Touchdown, Ohio.
In sight, it must be right. We'll see you there at Steak and Shake Athens.
People's Bank is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics, and just like OU, People's Bank is headquartered in Southeast Ohio. People's Bank has been in business for over 120 years with over 100 full-service bank branches to serve you. With 3 locations in Athens County, now's the time to consider a switch and feel the client-first experience that helped People's Bank grow into a top 200 bank in the United States. People's Bank would love a chance to earn your business. Go Bobcats! People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
If you're traveling to a game, a weekend road trip, or just around town, you need to stop at Go-Mart. You'll find a Go-Mart open 24 hours a day right off the interstate or right off Main Street in your local community. You can refuel your ride with quality gasoline and also yourself with popular snacks, drinks, and more. We're making it easy to keep up with your busy schedule by keeping you on the go. Go-Mart is the proud sponsor of Ohio Bobcat football.
Go-Mart.
Cole Williams leads it off here in the bottom of the ninth. How about a walk-off winner? 7-5 Ball State with the lead. Schulfer back out there for the Cardinals. He has pitched very well, and there's a strike. His 77th pitch is a strike. 6 1/3, 1 hit given up. It was a home run. 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Williams swings and misses with that red bat. 0-2 the count. Williams homered in the second. Williams, Antle, Dolan, 6, 7, and 8 scheduled here. Cats down by 2. The 2-strike pitch from the Wisconsin native. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He lost his cap, but he was in full command of Cole Williams there. Strikeout number 6. Oof. 2 outs to play with. 1 gone to the ninth. 7-5 Ball State. Setting sun here in Athens, and the sun setting on Ohio's home season. Meeting 130 in the all-time series, 129 in the all-time series. There's a strike on Antle, who walked in the 4th. 67 all-time wins in the series for Ohio. Ball State has 60. There's been 1 tie. 0-1. A little bit outside. 1-1 the count. Bobcats last won a series in the regular season over Ball State in 2017. That was a sweep in Muncie. 1-1 pitch from Schulfer. Low, 2-1. Bobcats trying to win their 6th MAC series. Ball State trying to go 7-1 in 8 MAC weekends. 2-1 pitch coming from Schulfer as he peers out over the top of the glove. Drops it, kicks and fires. Fly ball, right field. This is shallow. Moving back, it is Conant. Coming in, Scheffler makes the catch. Head high with 1 hand. Bobcats down to their final out. Here's Nick Dolan. Dolan singled and scored in the 2nd. Struck out in the 4th, flew out in the 6th. 2 gone in the 9th. Ball State 7, Ohio 5. Dolan, right-handed hitter, wears 1, 2 white batting gloves. Lights on here. 2 gone in the 9th inning. Dolan waits, takes 1 high. It is 1-0. Patience important here at the plate for Dolan. A disciplined at-bat to hopefully get it to Adams and Roush. 7-5 Cards. They've out-hit Ohio 13-5. 1-0. Good eye, it's low. It's 2-0. And this is the type of at-bat that Dolan needs to have. Schulfer wears 31, drops the glove, raises and fires. Fouled back. Had a good rip. It's 2-1. Midweek against Marshall on Tuesday. No radio from Huntington. On the air on Friday at 2:45 at Robert J. Bob Stadium in Kalamazoo. 2-1 pitch. Line drive, right center field, base hit. Over to take it is Scheffler. Big turn, he lost the ball. It went behind him, and pulling into second is Nick Dolan. That's got to be a hit in an air. Single Dolan moved up on the air for the Cardinals. Here's Billy Adams. Adams singled and scored in the second. Rolled into a double play in the fourth, struck out in the seventh. 9-man in the lineup, hits here now with a runner at second. Time called. Dobbins, the catcher, out to the mound. Now Schulfer has thrown 88 pitches. He's given up just 2 hits. He struck out 6. He's walked 2. Out of the Ball State bullpen. They just said it's a straight double, but okay. The scoring is just for bookkeeping there. It's 2 gone in the 9th. Sapphire, the home plate umpire, comes out to the mound to break up this conference. This is Dobbins and Peltier. They've done that a little bit here. Remember, Ball State let their pitching coach go before last weekend, Larry Scully. So Peltier, who's really a coach on the field anyway, over to help his catcher and pitcher. 2 gone. He is right on the line near the bag. It's no doubles there. Runner at second, 2 gone, and the pitch. Bounced in. 1-0 the count on Billy Adams. Adams wears 11. Can the Cats have one more comeback effort in them at home this year? They've done it a lot. 1-0 pitch coming. Smack to left, base hit. Green light on, here comes Dolan. There is no throw to the plate. It is 7-6. RBI single to left, Billy Adams. Here come the comeback Cats. A.J. Roush to the plate. This is all you can hope for here. A chance to get the top of the lineup. A chance to win the game. Rich Maloney out to the mound now, the Ball State head coach. Schulfer, 90 pitches in, and he's going to the pen now to try to get the final out of the game. Ball State's out hit Ohio 13-7. 7-6 Cardinals, 2 gone. Runner at first, run already in. Ohio down by 1. We'll tell you about the new Cardinal arm out of the pen after this 60-second pause. From Athens, this is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
At Ohio Health, you can see your doctor here, there, or anywhere, whether it's in person.
Hi there. How are you feeling today?
Or at home.
Hi there. How are you doing?
At one of our 200-plus care sites across the state.
All right, let's take a look.
Or on your tablet, smartphone, or computer.
So when did this problem start?
You'll feel good knowing Ohio Health provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
If you're traveling to a game, a weekend road trip, or just around town, you need to stop at Go-Mart. You'll find a Go-Mart open 24 hours a day right off the interstate or right off Main Street in your local community. You can refuel your ride with quality gasoline and also yourself with popular snacks, drinks, and more. We're making it easy to keep up with your busy schedule by keeping you on the go. Go-Mart is the proud sponsor of Ohio Bobcat football.
Go Go-Mart.
New pitcher into the ball game for Ball State. Bottom of the 9th, 7-6 Ohio trails. Runner at first, run already in. Jacob Hartlob into the ball game for Ball State. Wears 14. Hartlob into the game for Ball State. right-handed reliever. Hartlaub, 3-2 with a 6.45 ERA. This is his 8th appearance. He started 3 games this year. 22 1/3 innings of work, 30 hits, 18 runs, 16 earned, 8 walks, 25 strikeouts. Can Ohio get one more run or 2 before Ball State gets one more out? Hartlaub into the ball game now for Ball State. Schulfer did really good work. Logan Schulfer. Hartlaub, 6'3", 190, sophomore from Wisconsin, from Milwaukee. Here we go. The Bobcats have had 6 big-time comebacks in MAC play. Can it happen again in the final home game of the regular season? A.J. Roush homered in the 5th. Roush is at the plate now. 2 gone, runner at first, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He tried to end the game right there and came up empty. A.J. Roush homered against these guys last year, homered against them this year. Roush has 4 of them this year. The 0-1 pitch with 2 gone. That bounced in. Dobbins back of the left-handed batter's box. 1-1 the count. Lights on at the ballpark. Sun setting in the west. Most of the field in shadows now. 7-6 Ball State in the 9th. The 1-1 pitch to A.J. Roush. Fly ball, left center field. This ball's deep. Back to the warning track and wall and caught. Gregory read it well. Roush gave it a ride. Ball State wins 7-6. Wow. If you're going to go down, Ohio went down fighting. Ohio loses 7-6. Roush gave it a ride that was caught just in front of the track. There was no wind. If there was wind, that's gone. But there's no wind at the ballpark now, and it died out there. And the game's over, and the regular season home games are done too. Ball State wins at 7-6. Back to wrap it after this on the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.
Mark Porter Auto Group is a proud sponsor of Ohio University Athletics. Mark Porter Chevrolet Buick GMC in Pomeroy is one of Ohio's largest GM dealers and is a 13-time Mark of Excellence Award winner. Mark Porter Ford is the 2021 President's Club Award winner for dealership sales and service, and a top 3 dealer in the Cincinnati Select region. Mark Porter Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Pomeroy and Jackson has the largest Jeep and Ram inventory in Southeast Ohio. Visit markporterauto.com to get your car ferry discount today. The car ferry will be chanting OU, oh yeah, let's go Bobcats.
Athens' own Union Street Diner is open and offers a variety of delicious menu options. Union Street Diner is open every day for your favorites like burgers, sandwiches, fries, vegetarian options, and of course, breakfast all day. Union Street Diner is open from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. for dine-in, carry-out, and delivery all 7 days a week. See the menu online at unionstreetdiner.com or give them a call at 740-594-6007. Be sure to visit the Union Street Diner, 70 West Union Street, Athens.
Once again, good evening from Bob Wren Stadium in Athens. I'm Russ Eisenstein. Ohio University baseball loses to Ball State 7-6. Loses the series 2-1. Bobcats won game 1 of the doubleheader 5-3. Ohio loses game 2 of the doubleheader in the finale of the series 7-6. Line score in the contest for the victorious Cardinals: 7 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors, 8 left. For Ohio, 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 4 left. Winning pitcher in the ball game turned out to be Schulfer. He's 3-2. Losing pitcher in the game for Ohio was Luke Olson. He's 3-4. The save recorded by Hartlaub came in for the final out. It's his first of the year. Time of the ball game right around 2 hours and 40 minutes or thereabouts. In front of a crowd of a couple hundred here at Bob Wren Stadium. Bobcats led the game 4-1 after scoring 3 in the second. Ball State tied it in the 5th, but Ohio's A.J. Roush hit a homer in the bottom of the 5th to make it 5-4. The Cardinals then scored 3 in the 7th. Ohio got 1 back in the 9th, and A.J. Roush was at the plate and just missed one to the gap in left center field. If there was wind blowing out, that ball would have been gone. But there was no wind blowing out, and it wasn't gone. It was caught by Gregory, the center fielder. So Ohio now in Mid-American Conference play is right there in a logjam with Western Michigan atop the league in 5th place. Bobcats now at 14-10. Western Michigan at 13-9. Ohio's now 17-25 on the year. Ball State at 30-16 and 17-7 in the MAC. So Ohio 14-10, Western Michigan 13-9 after the effort today. So based on that, Ohio's in the 5 and Western Michigan the 4. But really, this all comes down to next weekend. If Ohio wins the series at Western Michigan, Ohio has the tie break, one weekend left at Akron, and Ohio's in the driver's seat to try to be in the top 4 and qualify for the MAC tournament. Tip your cap to Ball State. Cardinals win their 7th series in MAC play, and this was a grinder for sure for both ball clubs. Both teams had their highs and lows during the series, and this certainly was a game that Ohio had a chance to win. Didn't. Ball State did, and so they will continue to fight for the top spot in the league. They'll have a midweek game against Indiana State, which ain't going to be easy for them. And they've got another midweek coming against Southern Indiana, too. But their MAC weekends are at home, Miami and Kent State. And it probably is going to come down to that last weekend to see who's going to win the regular season, be it the Golden Flashes or the Cardinals, and to see, hopefully, where we're going for the upcoming MAC tournament. But the weekend, this weekend, pretty much locks it down. And it would have taken a Herculean effort anyway. But Ohio will not be regular season champions in the league. They still can qualify for the league tournament, and that's got to be priority 1. With 6 more MAC contests left at Western Michigan and then against Akron. Bobcat softball has a chance for a share of a regular season title thanks to Kent State for their win over Miami today, and that completes that series. Ohio has a chance to win tomorrow and take a share of the regular season title. Ohio cannot host the MAC tournament, but sharing that title would be very nice. Jenna Hall and Bobcat softball doing great work this year, and so they'll play in their final regular season game coming up tomorrow at the Bobcat softball complex, and that will be the final home event of the year in the athletic year. All right, so Ohio loses 5-3 yesterday, wins game 2 5-3, and they lose 7-6 here in the nightcap, and that puts the wraps on 15 athletic years of home contests here for yours truly in Athens. That's amazing to me. 15 years, 14 baseball seasons of being in this booth, that is unbelievable to me. Time just keeps on flying by, gets faster and faster seemingly as we go, but it's been a fast season for sure. It's going to come down to the final 2 weekends here, and hopefully there are at least, 8 or 9 or 10 or maybe more broadcasts for you here via the Varsity Network app on OhioBobcats.com and however else you are listening to us right now. No radio on Tuesday from Huntington. 3 o'clock, Ohio and Marshall, final midweek contest of the year. Then Robert J. Bob Stadium in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Coming up next Friday, as Ohio will take on the Western Michigan Broncos. That is a big-time series. Ohio and WMU. Airtime 2:45, first pitch 3 o'clock, and we certainly hope that you join us then. Ohio lost last night 5-3, wins Game 2 and Game 1 of the doubleheader today 5-3, and loses in the nightcap with the fight 7-6 to Ball State. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks to Jordan Bowes for his good work with the web stream as well, and to Aaron Brunk for his work back in our network studios in Winston-Salem. I'm Russ Eisenstein bidding you adieu from Athens. This is the Ohio Sports Network from Learfield.